Das mit den 12 habe ich nicht gehört.
Here we see the Brandenburger Gate, which spans the wall between East and West Berlin, and until recently was a symbol of the communist oppression of East Berlin, but was opened up and is now available for entry into East Berlin.
Far right is a tall white building, that's the North Korean embassy. You need to go slower. Called Wilhelmstrasse, and it was nicknamed the Corridor of Power because most of the government buildings were located on this street. They'll tell them what their building is, they can't even look at it. Okay, our first stop is going to be under the Brandenburg Gate, and in Hitler's times around the Victory Column over in West Berlin, he moved that from in front of the Reichstag. The building over to our right, no pictures please, this is the Soviet Embassy. It's the largest Soviet embassy in the world. The black stone around the base is all taken from Hitler's Reichschancellery, and the bust in the courtyard is a bust of Lenin. There used to be a bust of Stalin there, but they removed it during the de-Stalin. Life-size representatives of his generals that fought in his war campaigns. Now, of everything I'm going to point out, yes, just make sure you don't stop. This is the site where on May 10th in 1933, at midnight, the Nazi youths did the famous book burning. Now what they did is they burned approximately 20,000 books that contained ideas opposed to Nazi doctrines. They put them in a big pile. Joseph Goebbels stood by and read a briefing on why they were burning the books, and the museums on the north end of the island. The one we can see the back up to the right of us is the old museum. Okay. And then the next one over to our right is the new museum.
Danke jetzt.
Ablösung im Exaktionsschritt. Marsch! Links!
Parliament. It was built in 1884 and used from 1884 to 1894 for the Prussian Parliament. The Italian Renaissance structure was burned on the night of February 28, 1933 by Hitler and his Nazis. The Nazis then blamed the burning on hoodlums and gave them an excuse to outlaw the opposition.
Jetzt wird schief. Das gibt's. Was machen die im Gefühl passieren? Das ist nur noch.